Question 1. Identify one position which can be offered by the company in the halal frozen food R&D department and discuss 4 suitable job duties and 2 specifications for the position. Start. R&D supervisor. Job duties and job specification. Job duties. Research consumer behavior to develop product. Control working plan and training subordinate. Helps devise new development technique. Ensure proper procedure. And last, supervising and guiding new staff. Job specification. Education, bachelor degree in food and technology or related fields. Experience, minimum 4 years of experience in R&D field. Skills, reporting skills, presenting skills, expertise about food product and characteristic, practice open communication, provide guidance and support to employees.
I got the question number 2. The question is, discuss the disadvantage of internet and internet social recruitment process. The answer is the source selection process is used by the UN procurement practitioners to identify the vendor to whom the contract should be awarded. It is a rigorous exercise which starts from the process of receipt of transmission through evaluation of such submission to the decision to award the contract. However, there are disadvantages in internal and external social recruitment process. The disadvantages in internal social recruitment process are creating jealousy. Hiring internally may create unnecessary jealousy among employees. Candidates who apply for a position but don't get the role may become angry with their new external hired co-worker or supervisor. Next up, making a hole in the team. Promoting or hiring from within may leave a gap or department. Unless they eliminate the candidates or position, the company must then hire an internal candidate or promote from within to fill that job. Besides that, it limiting the application pool as well. It is because choosing only to recruit internally may cause company to miss candidates with additional skill and fresh idea the current employee don't possess. Therefore, it also creates an accessible culture. Hiring internally may promote a more standard or additional culture. Employees who have been culture fit in their organization may be too comfortable with current practice or become stuck in routine because their method or system worked in the past. Lastly, encourage unfair promotion. Hiring internally may make it easier to promote a candidate who hasn't yet earned a management position or who could benefit from further training or mentoring. The disadvantages in internal social recruitment process are increased costs. External recruitment typically costs more than internal recruitment. Organizations may pay for a recruiting service, membership for the job search, and travel for long-distance candidates. It also costs the company to do additional training. Outside hire require more training than internal employees on general company policy and procedure. This can cost the company additional time and money. Besides that, as a transition period for all employees. When a new employee starts at a company, there is usually a transition period for the people they are working with. It can take a few weeks for employee to adjust to a new member of the department, especially if the new hire in a leadership position. Lastly, the disadvantage internal social recruitment process are effect on employee morale and issue of maladjustment.
The answer for question 3 is job instruction training or JIT is a form of simple on-the-job training where the new employee is trained step by step by the supervisor or an assigned CO worker. This kind of training usually exists for jobs requiring manual skill such as factory workers. The job requires relatively low skill and hence can be taught in a simple step-by-step procedure. Job instruction training can be provided in a one-on-one basis as well as one-to-many. JIT is also used to training existing workers about new technology. The benefit of JIT is that the training is real-time and based on the real workplace. Hence, the trainer not only observes the trainer perform the job but also gains hand on the experience in the job in the performing the job under supervision. Another overall advantage is the reduction the wastage and accident due to proper training. One drawback is that productivity slows down during training as the workers are training at the actual part. Furthermore, the risk of accident is higher as the workers are new and may not have enough knowledge about the equipment they are working on apart from what the instructor has told them. An apprenticeship is a training program for individuals who desire to become recognized in a specific trade or craft and to do so in the way to adhere to the most current standard. The person complete the apprenticeship is known as apprentice, and this individual learn the necessary skill of her or his chosen trade by carry out common tasks for the predetermined length of time. Training administered by the seasonal trade or craftsman. Example, the industries that offer apprenticeship including healthcare, food preparation, serving, manufacturing, and public safety. Put simple, coaching is a process that aims to improve performance and focus on the here or now rather than the distant past or future. Where there are many different models of coaching, here we are considering that coach is expert, but instead the coach as the facilitator of learning. There is a huge difference between teaching someone and helping them to learn. Good coaching believes that individual always has the answer to their own problem, but understand that they may need help to find the answer.
Question 4. What would companies do to attract a qualified candidate in the selection process? Provide 4 answers that match your suggestion. First, write a job description. Did you know job description is the first impression someone will have towards your company? So, make sure you describe the daily duties and work environment in detail. Secondly, simplify the application process. Nothing turns applicants away faster than a confusing application process. So, it's always better to focus on significant questions instead of irrelevant questions. Thirdly, highlight your company values. Highlighting company values is a great way for candidates to get interested. Next, don't wait for too long. If there is a new position opening up or a position will need to be filled soon, don't wait until last minute to look for candidates. Lastly, have opportunities for career growth. Offer your employees opportunity for growth within the company. Let candidates know that they are able to have a lot of opportunities in your company.
Question 5. Apply the possible method that can be used by Puan KB to retain talent under the Employees Retention Programmer, Mentorship Programmer, Wellness Offerings, Communication, Work-Life Balance, Training and Development.
Question 6. State the advantages and disadvantages of group decision making in organization with regard to setting up of marketing office in foreign country. First advantages of group decision making in organization is able to form many effective alternatives. They will be able to collect more information because a group of persons have more ideas and information to make a better decision than one person. Next, diversity of view. It is because a group always has more than one member. And since every member is different, there is bound to has variety in their view. Besides that, high acceptance level. It is because the view expressed by a group have more acceptance than those from an individual. A group decision is automatically assumed to be more democratic. while the decision of an individual can be perceived as being autocratic. Lastly, increased acceptance of a solution. It is because group dynamic is more likely to draw up participation from people who may otherwise be hesitant to talk or interact. It encourages people to take an initiative as they feel part of the decision-making process. Next is the disadvantages of group decision-making in an organization. Firstly, time-consuming. It is because groups are known for wasting more time and energy in coming together and discussing the things. Besides that, minority domination, because some members may dominate the discussion and force others to agree to their viewpoint. Therefore, pressure to conform. Some people will feel the pressure to follow a decision because those who are involved in decision making are more satisfied with the decision and are more likely to support it. Last but not least, unclear responsibility may occur when there is a tendency to pass on the blame on others when decisions prove wrong. It also becomes difficult to fix the responsibility nature in the organization.
As for conclusion, a great company manager should focus on all aspects in the company, such as business management, marketing, and employees' welfare. A company is considered successful if it's able to maintain company's performance. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.